Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of The Stand Episode 2, Pocket Savior. Let's do it. So welcome back to my review series of the brand new CBS All Access miniseries of The Stand. I'm a huge fan of the book. I've read it a number of times. I dig the 94 miniseries. I've got a lot of problems with it, but I enjoy it. And I've been looking forward to this thing since it was announced like a year and a half ago. And if you watched my review from last week, you know that overall I dug it, but I had some considerable problems with it. Pretty much how I feel about this episode as well. But before we get to it, I will say this is a spoilers review. I'm not going to go through every beat of the episode, but there are specific things that I want to talk about. So if you haven't seen the episode yet, you want to go in cold, go check it out. Hopefully you'll come back later. But this is officially your spoiler warning. Cool? Cool. Moving on. First off, let's get this out of the way, and I'm hoping I don't have to complain about this in every single review, but I really don't like the way they've structured this story in this non-linear thing. And they even doubled down on it here. There's so much jumping back and forth from Boulder to 5 months earlier, and it just feels jarring. Alright, that's all. I've said my piece. I know a lot of people had a problem with last week's episode really being about Harold Lauder, or Lauder, however it's pronounced. Well, don't worry, he's barely in this episode. This is very much Larry Underwood's episode. And I don't really know Jovan Adepo all that well. I kind of vaguely remember him being an overlord. I thought he was a great Larry. I thought he did a really solid job of portraying Larry as not the greatest guy. I also remember when they announced Heather Graham would be playing Rita Blakemore, I remember thinking, like, that's perfect casting. And I thought she was great. She had that sort of poise, but sort of spacey quality that I've always associated with Rita. I thought she was awesome. And I thought they had wonderful chemistry together. The episode also introduces Henry Zaga as Nick Andros. He doesn't really have anything to do. I suspect next episode will be kind of his. And we also meet Nat Wolff's Lloyd Henreid, who I was kind of not sure how I felt about at first. It was a little over the top, but I ended up digging his sort of slightly flamboyant, almost cartoony demeanor. And listen, I don't want to get into the whole Amber Heard thing. That's not what I'm here to talk about. She's in the show, it is what it is. And I thought she was fine. Again, she wasn't given all that much to do. I wouldn't say I was impressed with her. I didn't think she did a bad job. And then we finally get to see Flagg talk. And I dug what Skarsgard was doing. It's a little quieter than I've ever sort of imagined Flagg, but there was a slight malevolence there that I did really enjoy. Now, one thing I found really odd, this is just a little thing, but in the credits, people were credited for writing Larry's song, Baby Can You Dig Your Man, which you would think means the song is in the episode, but I didn't hear it. He goes to sing it and then he gets in a fight. So did I miss something? I don't know, I think it's weird. Did you guys hear it? Let me know in the comments. I liked the scene of the death of Larry's mom. I thought that was handled really well. And even though I'm getting annoyed by the cutting back and forth to Boulder, I'm liking the sort of small town everyone gets along vibe. That's working for me. And there were two scenes in this episode that I think they got perfectly, like right out of the book. And the fact that they could adapt these sequences so perfectly is exactly why I'm so very annoyed about how they totally dropped the ball in another one. You guys probably already know what I'm talking about, but we'll get to that. But the first one they nailed was Lloyd and Poke robbing the gas station. The chaos of it, like, it was right on. I was also happy to hear Weezer. It was an odd moment for that song, but I like that song, so no complaints. The other one was at the end, Flagg letting Lloyd out of prison. Again, perfectly done. Where Flagg is talking about the lunch he had and the chocolate milk, and Lloyd's like licking the bars, and it was a very tense sequence, pretty much right out of the book, and I loved it. Great way to end the episode. So now that we've established that they can nail sequences from the book wonderfully, let me ask you this. What the happened with the Lincoln Tunnel sequence? In my trailer breakdown like a month or so ago, there were a couple shots of Rita and Larry in a sewer, and I remember saying, like, I don't remember them being in a sewer, and someone in the comments said, I bet you they swap out the Lincoln Tunnel and put them in a sewer. And I commented back, I was like, no way, they would never do that. It's such an iconic part of the book that everybody loves. Well, you were right. I was wrong. I wish you weren't right, but here we are. And listen, I'm not against them changing things. Sometimes you need to change something, and that's fine. If the changes work, cool. And it's not even that this sequence didn't work, it worked fine. Look, Larry is still stuck in a dark tunnel. It's claustrophobic, it's creepy, he's hallucinating. It really does achieve the same effect. So the question is, why change it in the first place? It seems so arbitrary. I want to believe there's a good reason for it, maybe something like budgetary concerns, but there is admittedly a cynical part of me thinking that the writers were there in the writer's room going, you know how we could do better than Stephen King? I don't, because he didn't. Having said that, I did really enjoy the last scene with Rita and Larry, where it's raining and Rita's talking about how still being alive is stupid. I thought it was a beautiful, elegantly written scene. And one more thing. What is up with those awful looking CGI rats. Just train a rat. The Green Mile did it. Listen, I still enjoyed this episode overall. I like seeing this story and these characters on screen again. And I'm absolutely looking forward to the rest of this series. But some of these decisions I just find baffling and frustrating, and it's kind of annoying me. But you know, we've still got 7 more episodes. We'll see how it goes. So those are my thoughts on the second episode of The Stand, Pocket Savior. Now I want to know, what did you guys think about the episode? What was your favorite moment of the entire thing, if you liked it at all? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, The Stand, all that good stuff. Hope you guys are all safe and healthy. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Happy holidays. Take care.